I'm getting old, folks, and chances are, if you're still playing RuneScape, you are too. Now, due to the caveats of being alive, I don't have time to grind the high scores, level up cool account builds, or, God forbid, be an Iron Man. So instead, we are slowly creeping towards a maxed and fully geared main account. Welcome to middle-aged maxing.
Another day, zero excuses. I'm finding myself, like, I enjoy chambers, obviously, but I'm finding, like, it's hard to motivate yourself to hop in there, especially as of late, you know? Yeah, no, oh, I should probably check. Utadiles, Guardians, Thieving, Vespula, Ice Demon. It's fine, right? I think that's good, actually. Never mind. Prep room right at the start. Odd. Yeah, this is kind of what I meant. I said this last video, but like, do you even need to bring supplies in? Like, let's be honest. It seems like pretty often that there's prep shit right at the start. And if that's the case, what are we doing here? You know? Why does he not wish to melee me anymore? Oh, now you do? Yeah. What? I have no idea what this man does. He picks a spot and then does something. It's so odd. Holy shit. Yeah, that should be the hardest room all raid. Nice. Okay, I need someone in the comments to tell me what I do about the poison. Do I just run the entire time and just, oh well? Or is there a way to attack without getting fucked? Shit. God damn it, dude. Really? Did you just see how fucking late it was? That's so funny. We gotta run in. Oh, don't. Come on now. I was just, no, are you fucking kidding me? No, dude, what? Oh, God, this is so sad. This is a reset. I'm out. I'm not fucking doing this. Alright. Plenty of supplies. Not having a repeat of last time. That last clip was from like 4 days ago, by the way. I've straight up rage quit, bought a different game on Steam for like $6. Forager, if anyone's played it. And then no life that for 72 hours before I was ready to come back. Almost hit 93 agility during that time. Again, not sure what that does, but I stood on it that time and it didn't seem like he healed, so I don't know. Ugh. Nice. My wife bought me a trumpet. After a couple of days of playing, it's been pretty fun. My college degree was in musical performance, but for a woodwind instrument, and I fucking... God damn, man. You get chopped pretty damn easily if you haven't played a brass instrument since fucking brass methods, like almost a decade ago now. For $100, I can't say it's a bad investment though. That was a pretty fun gift. Fucking, we got it for $100 from some like, I don't even know how to describe it. Her and I drove a few towns away and went down to like some neighborhood by the river, and it was just weird. You like crossed a line of trees and you were just immediately 5 tax brackets removed from these motherfuckers. The woman wasn't even home. She had her kid run out the trumpet. I assume he did not want to play the trumpet anymore. So we just gave the child $100 and he said, "Here you go," when we left. I look at that amount of wealth sometime and just think, Jesus Christ, how do you spend it all? What are we doing today? Huh? Oh, someone dropped a rune dart. Just for me. That's nice. What are we doing today? What's going on here? Well, we should have a talk. I know that I talked about doing like the mega rares, all 3 rebuilds type deal. And I've been... How do I uncharge you? You will not be able to reobtain your vials. Wait, really? Really? You can't uncharge scythe. Okay, there we go. So it's in the well for future. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. For those of you curious, the Scythe of Batur's peaked. It's like at 1.4 bill. I've stopped going to Theater of Blood Learners. I know that I got my scythe split and fucked off. However, I'm really doing like nothing here, man. Like my scythe, because I'm not at Top Learners, like it gets used at Olmhand, which is fine. Not highest DPS, but it gets used at Olmhand, and it also gets used at Vardorvis, which is also not highest DPS. I've stopped going to TOA because I don't have max. I don't have max mage anymore. I've been down to this, And I've begun to wonder to myself, like, it's more efficient at Cox and TOA to have Ancestral and to have, it would be Dragon Hunter Lance is what I would downgrade to. Tob is really only BIS at Coliseum and Tob. And while it was fun to hold all 3 mega rares, especially to have the fucking this drip with the Infernal Cape, I don't see a use for it. And since it's like as high as it's gonna be right now, I think we get rid of it. That's what I say. And so we send her off. Oh yeah, there we go. I actually sold for higher than I thought it was going to. What is that? Yeah, 1384. Okay, we got 4.8 mil higher than we wanted. And so there's a couple of things that I like wrote the list out for last night and sent to myself. And this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're buying. So everyone close your eyes. Keep them shut, keep them tight. I'll tell you when you can open them. Alright, you can open them. I really missed Nightmare, and I know that's something only psychopaths say, but since Inkmace got the buff some time ago, this is technically best in slot. Ancestral, obviously, because Max Mage is important. We got Soul Reaper, which we're going to go try out now, because that's best in slot at Vardorvis, which has been kind of my, like, pastime. And additionally, if I want to go back to Coliseum, this is a great alternative to Scythe. And then finally, Dragon Hunter Lance, because it was only, like, 62 mil. And we obviously have some leftovers here. It was only, like, 62 mil, and, you know, it's best in slot at home, man. I guess I could buy Masori back with the right. What's Masori at? Masori fortified set is really, it's still up to 200 mil. What the fuck? What's a regular Masori set? I was gonna say regular Masori is like cheap as shit. It must be the regular, not the regular. It must be the Armadillo pieces that are costing so much. Yeah, because regular Masori's under 100 mil. That's insane. Armadillo chest piece. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And then the other thing I meant to mention previously while talking about it is the charges. Like, I couldn't help but, like, I could not help but use the scythe at all these places and not be getting any payout and thinking to myself, fuck, man, is this... Each one of these swings is like $1,000, and I've done a lot of swinging and not a lot of picking up. And so I think for the time being, it'll be nice, especially considering Scythe wasn't best in slot at the places I was using it at. I think it'll be nice to be passively saving some money instead of just tossing it down the drain for very little. But it should be nice to have Burning Claws back here too. Burning Claws are 16 mil even. I'll just buy these back, play with them for a little bit. Sorry, Void Wakers. I'm also told that Burning Claws are good in TOA now. I haven't gone to TOA since these have come out, which is super sad to say, but let's see. Oh, that's why. I ran out of potion. That's so sad. That was like on pace to be an insane kill. Come on now. Squeeze it out. There we go. Was that worth dying? Probably not, but I knew what I was doing. I'm an expert, don't worry. And now that account-altering change has been made, it is time to go back to my super secret hidden AFK agility method for 8 hours. See you guys whenever I see you. Now, we definitely want Void Waker instead. Let's go do something quick. You know, folks, Burning Claws are cool and all, and they're fun to use, and they're kind of cute, and whatever. But I forget how important for Nightmare Void Waker is, and I was just talking about how it'd be nice to test out Burning Claws inside of TOA, because I'm told that they're good, but I don't care that much, so I'm gonna top myself off here and grab Void Waker back. Alright, nice to have that back. Took a loss in some of the gear here today, but we take those. Now we still need the ham joint and the web weaver back to do Nightmare, but you know what? We're rebuilding slowly but surely. One thing we can do here is this. Satisfying to hear that noise again. Always nice to hear. It never fails. Penny and ginger ale. Hey! So for those of you who have watched for a really long time, you know that back when DT2 came out, almost a full year ago now, I went full autism and went, I think maybe like 16 hours a day doing Whisperer until I got the Bellator ring, which I sold for 500 mil at the time. And of course, during that time, I also wound up getting the Siren staff and thought, fuck it, we'll just put the whole damn thing together. And so I did. For about a month straight, I spent, did nothing else except for hang out here at the D22 bosses for bronze javelins. No, but for real, I spent the entire time over at the bosses and wound up getting the Soul Reaper axe as well, which I sold for a whopping, I want to say it was like $350 at the time that I got it. It wasn't amazing, it wasn't the worst. It was kind of a nice in-between of where it's at now. Certainly not 400 mil, but I think like 300-ish. And of course, before selling it, I had to try the thing out. And at that time, I was doing Cerberus. And for some of you who, again, have been watching a while, you know that I green-logged Cerberus at like 500 KC. And as you can see here, absolutely fucking demolished the rest of the log. I decided that I got so many Primi crystals, I just decided to stick it out until basically 99 Slayer. So green logged it at 500, have basically 3000 KC in there anyways. And my main weapon of choice was the Soul Reaper axe. It was so much fun. This was pre-buff too, so like, you know, if you didn't use the stacks, you lost them. There was no passive regeneration or any shit like that. But it was so much fun that, like I said, I kind of got all the way up to 3k KC almost. And I gotta say, now that I'm here using it again, I forgot how quickly it drains your health. You know, you hear it deals 8 damage every swing times 5, and you don't really put together that that's 40 HP or half of your fucking HP bar. Until, you know, you actually do the spec and get it back. Happy to be using it again. I might actually give this a shot at Whisperer too. I've heard decent things about it at Whisperer, especially now that you don't lose the stacks going into the pillar phase. You simply, you know, slowly regenerate some health over time. Sorry, did I say Whisperer? I meant the Nightmare. Lots of names. My bad. And especially with Vard's chip damage, man. I had the bleed stacked on me. I have the chip damage hitting through prayer because that's a really cool and fun mechanic that Jagex loves to put in every single one of their bosses. Plus the axe, every time you hit, you do wind up chunking yourself down pretty damn quickly if you're not careful. The max hit with the scythe, I believe, is either the same or like very similar. Maybe it's 71 or something like that. But it's two very different feelings, hitting a big number that says 72 with the outline versus having 3 individual hit splats. And I don't know whether I prefer it or not. And by 3, I mean on Vardorbis, it's 2. The 2 hit splats. Also, I bought the Dragon Hunter Lance to use at, where'd it go? Right here. To use at Cox. And I really want to. I don't think I'm going to get it done this video. I don't have a whole lot of time left in the week. And gotta edit still. It's the way she goes. You guys understand. I know I'm going to forget to check the wiki or look up guides because I just don't fucking do that very often. So I'll ask you guys instead, and let me just shout this out real quick here, yeah? You guys have been wonderful in the comments, teaching me about shit, you know? With Coliseum, I had the Reynolds guide, and I kind of stuck to that. I basically just did that. Love his content, love the shit that he does. Yeah, there's that. With Inferno, I had the simulators. I had a couple of buddies, you know, kind of talk to me about it, walk me through it, and then I just sat my ass in the simulators the entire time. Chambers of Xerix, I don't really know a whole lot about. I don't have a whole lot of buddies who like to do it, and the guides, every fucking guide on YouTube is like an hour and a half long, and I just can't. I can't commit I can't commit time to that, man. I really can't. I'm sure it's important to be thorough, and I'm sure it's, I'm sure the content is good. I'm not bashing the videos themselves. I can't commit 40 minutes to an hour and a half to listen to that shit, you know? It was the same thing with Coliseum, you know? I would do the simulator and practice the boss fight. 10 minutes, right? Little bite-sized chunks. Same with Inferno. I'd practice the simulator. Bite-sized chunks. With Cox, I can't sit down and watch those fucking videos. There's no... You know what? I bet there's a simulator I could check out. Hold up. Point is, before I get too off subject here, is that the comments have been super helpful. Like, it kind of feels like I'm in school again, if that makes sense. Where, like, you know, I got a fucking meme degree, right? I did music. I said that earlier. And, you know, you'd show up once a week to your professor, who was Mr. In Charge. I know everything about this instrument. And they'd go, wow, sounds really good. You're making progress with this piece we're working on, and these exercises we've been practicing. Here's something you can try next week. And that's kind of what your guys' comments have been for me. And it's been super, I don't know if cathartic's the right word, but it has been nice. I'm not sitting down and like ingesting an hour and a half worth of fucking instructions. It's just like, every once in a while, I'll throw some on screen here. It's like comments like, hey, your muted dials is looking better. Switching to melee prey was really helpful. Next time, try this. And I just want to mention, like, you know, leave shit in the comments. Cox has been around for years. I know you guys know more about it than I do. And even if you think it's like stupid advice and probably won't help me, I'm sure it'll help someone else who's watching. I mean, this series is middle-age maxing it, but we don't have a lot of high-level community people in the comments section, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, that was my shout-out. I just wanted to say thank you guys for fucking saying hello. I know that some people have told me that they like hold back because they don't want to be like the actually guy in the comments. Be that guy. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's okay to point that out. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Thank you all. Additionally, another life update. Finally finished the basement. Was talking about that a little while ago with the fucking spiders and whatnot. Retiled everything, put up a ceiling. Got the furniture down here and built. We have a cute little day bed over there with a TV and everything. And I recently bought, and I didn't know how this would work or if it would be good, but I'm an adult and I can waste $100 if I fucking feel like it. So I spent $100 on a wireless HDMI cable, and I will be honest, I was skeptical. Still kind of am. However, you know, my tower is maybe like 20 feet from the daybed / TV that we have set up there. I'm eating this axe, so I'm busy talking. And I got a wireless keyboard and mouse that I can plug into my tower as well. And it's actually fucking fun to like go hop in the daybed with a wireless keyboard and mouse and play RuneScape on the TV. I wouldn't recommend it for like doing raids or doing anything high level, but like it's fucking relaxing and hanging out. It's been kind of cute. The other thing I wanted to address is I'm struggling with whether I should do just skill. Okay, so like, hold up. Let me pull the dick out of my mouth and start speaking correctly here. Got my tower that I play and I record at. Simply record at it. It's only one place I do. I got the resolution set up just the way I like, the UI set up just the way I like. It's where I record my stuff. I play on my laptop in bed sometimes when going to sleep at night. And as of late, I've really wanted to like do Vardorvis or like practice chambers, because I mean, if I die, I'm gonna die at the tower. Even if I'm gonna die at the tower, I'm gonna die in bed. Doesn't really matter, you know. I don't really like doing TOA in bed because I'm comfortable with my setup and how I do everything. But with chambers, we're fucking learning. It don't matter, right? But I've been thinking about doing that practice and stuff, you know, while I'm in bed, hanging out, whatever, instead of just sitting there skilling on my laptop. And I have to ask the question, because it keeps, like, running through my mind. If I get, like, an Ultor ring drop while I'm on my laptop and not recording, or if and this will never happen, but you never know, I was spooned a shadow. If I get a Twisted Bow from a practice chambers run while I'm in bed and not recording, I mean, is that bad? Will any of you be disappointed if I just show up one video and it opens with, by the way, I got a twisted bow, or by the way, I got an ultra ring, here's the log, sorry you didn't get to see it. I can't tell if that's like bad craftsmanship or like bad content creator. Bad. Or if it's like, if that fits the theme of middle-aged maxing, because I know like half of you are on mobile and that's all you do. At the end of the day, I'm probably gonna do whatever I want, but tell me in the comments, I'm curious, is that permissible? But I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. This has been plenty of content, I'm sure of it. Have a wonderful week, y'all. You're sexy and beautiful. Channel membership in the description, likes and comments below. YouTube algorithm shit. Bye-bye.